It's your boy, Dr. Deontay Moss.
And I'm Dr. Crantel Moss, and we are
Moss
and Marriage.
1/3 of Moss and Marriage is me, my wife, and we include God in everything that we do. And we have a special guest, y'all. It's our people, our friends. It's the Selfs in the building.
What up, everybody? What's up?
Oh man, they have so many accolades. I don't even know where to start, man. Y'all y'all do so much for the community. I mean, y'all work together. I mean, you got the self-love movement. Arlinda's doing yoga and all over the city. You selling cars, giving away cars. The people. Hey,
I try.
I mean, I just want to be like y'all when I grow up. I really do.
We try.
Anything you do, you got to do as a team.
How long y'all been married?
Oh, he's
Been married going on 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, going on 5 years. Been together good 10 years.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So, yeah.
How did this come about? How did the sales
He's a
come about?
stalker.
Oh, that has been common.
No, wait. I have no shade. Clearly, I made the right decision stalking. I'm a stalker.
We had another couple we just talked to yesterday, and they said the same thing. We were stalking her. Yep.
I noticed her before she even knew my name.
Okay.
I mean, she was dancing. She used to do that's for Abernethy. Big time dancer, so you think you can dance. So I would see her singing on stage. So I inboxed her like a year or two prior to me actually inboxing her, asking her to
To dance for something.
yeah, to dance for an event I did right now. Of course, she blew me up. She was big time.
I was
So I added her. She didn't know I was to prove this. So I watched about a year or two, and then I inboxed her with the Trumpets line and walked up.
It goes down in the deep.
Yeah, it goes down. So
It was smooth.
to where it was no way she could say no to this. I was playing, so.
No, but seriously, I was like, I guess I'll get on a chance. I'm hungry.
Facebook.
I'll go.
You said Facebook?
So Facebook.
Okay. Facebook was a good way to connect, and I have never did it before. So the fact that I actually did it, she actually responded.
Okay.
You know that was obviously it was a blessing.
And you actually won.
Yeah, I actually won. So I did a good job stalking. See, analyzed for 2 years, a year or two. See how can I inbox her? So
Okay.
it worked.
It was right. It was nice.
Yeah.
He was
That's
like,
dope.
I think I know you from somewhere. He
Yeah.
said, but if you're spoken for or anything, you
Okay.
know, I apologize for inboxing, but I would love to take you out.
Bam.
If you, I was like,
Oh, he put the disclaimer in
yeah, you know, 'cause if you
Like,
think,
You're spoken for.
How do you say no to that?
and I was like, I mean, I'm not. So I guess we can go to dinner. Yeah, but it was nice. It was very nice. He was sweet, and then we went to Olive Garden, which is my favorite place
Yeah.
to go because I was hungry.
Was that
Endless. Was it endless going on?
Our very first
Yeah, what first day? Yeah, no.
I said you forget stuff?
No. The first day was when we went to that.
No, I met you at a party. So
Yeah, that wasn't a party. That was a date.
Yeah, I was like, I'll see you out somewhere.
The first time we met was out at a party or I don't know what it was.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was.
A casual little setting.
Yeah, casual setting, and then I got her out on a date. So, yeah.
Dope.
So it worked.
It worked. It was nice.
Man, that's what's up.
How did y'all know, like, okay, I'm on to something. This is the one.
I always tell her this when she knows. I say I always knew.
Okay.
Like I knew no matter what.
Like before you jumped in the inbox news?
Before it was just something. You know when it's something about like something different. So
I know what you're talking
the
about.
years of stalking, I was able to analyze. Like, okay, she has a lot more potential than I guess I even knew, but I knew it was something different. You know, when you know someone's for you, you don't have the clear answer, but you know, okay, I can't lose this person, or I have to get this person. So.
Okay.
Well, I know that when we was at Olive Garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell
We were
us
just
about
sitting
it,
there
girl.
talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I can marry you." And I was like,
You like
I ain't saying that
first
quick.
date?
"Yeah."
Dang, that
I mean,
See,
It worked?
Yeah. Then we got up to take our first picture at Olive
I
Garden.
grabbed that
He grabbed
booty.
my booty. He
So
grabbed
you gotta
it
stay
tight.
clean.
Tight. And I
Like
was
comfortably.
like we had been together for some time. And I
It's
was
called
like,
stay your clean.
I was like, well, I guess you can do it. Took the picture, and I was like, okay, this is he know what he wants. And then we kind of went on a couple dates, and then it got to this point where he just kind of said out loud. I mean, he texted me that he was coming over, and he goes, "Yeah, open the door. I'll be there on my way." First of all, wait a minute.
I was that. She makes it sound very demanding.
No, let me say it like this. So it won't sound
I was not that
demanding.
demanding.
So it won't sound demanding. I think he was very clear what he wanted.
Okay.
So if I had to be honest, he was very clear, straight to the point. There was no, I want to play games and no,
Yeah.
hey, I'm on my way. I want to take you out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, we've been
Get
talking.
dressed.
Get dressed.
Right.
Oh.
You know, that I think that's more of what I mean by it. I just want to make it funny.
Yeah, that was demanding. Get over here, Jeez.
No, but that's what, to answer your question for me, that's what made me know, oh, okay, so you don't want to play games.
Okay.
You want to get down, you want to go for it, you want to do this. All right, I'll give you a chance.
Yeah.
All right, you right. I can do that. I don't have time for I don't know what I want to do. I don't know, you know, all that extra stuff that comes with it.
Right.
Hey, I want to take you out. Hey, I want to get to know you. You know, can I meet your daughter?
Yeah.
I want you to meet my parents. I mean, like when I say he was straight to the point, that's what I like.
But the man knows, he knows it was that. When you knew, you knew.
Oh, I definitely
It
knew.
was just.
And I was
Okay,
trying
what
to
you
convince
say?
her, but she was like, you need to
Yeah.
talk to the guy. Talk to
I got to pray about it.
Said, did you talk to God? I'm like,
God,
"Hey,
what is
she was like, "Lord, can you
I
tell
tell
me?"
you. I mean,
Give her to
we
me,
are
Lord.
women. You get a lot of men that play games all the time when you're trying, when you're young and
Yeah.
dating. So when you finally get somebody that is straightforward, straight to the point, you know, somebody that's like, hey, I gotta have this.
Yeah.
At first you kind of like, I don't know.
It was
you
still
know?
games being played, but once you learn, oh snap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't lose this person.
Right.
All other games gotta stop.
Yeah.
So I
You
mean,
was playing games.
And that was kind of, I mean,
no, I wasn't on games. I had to rear you.
had to make sure she
had to
she
make
was
sure
where you was
I had
at.
to tell her that she
He
was
had
in
been
the
vested
game.
for 2 years. You was just jumping in.
You left him in the DM for a minute.
That's messed up.
Gotta make sure you was it.
That's true. I feel that. I understand that.
I get it though, but because you get to a place of where you tired of playing, you
Yeah.
know, or you done had enough relationships that you like, I don't need another relationship.
Right.
I want something serious, or I don't, you know.
Right.
So it sounded like he kind of was. He knew what he wanted, and he like, is you down or not?
Right. Pretty much.
And I was like, yes, I'm down. I'm down for it. It was nice. We were so young though. When we were just talking about that. We just celebrated his birthday.
I know, you look a little older, sir.
I mean, I feel it. Like I woke this morning feeling it.
Oh, really?
Like,
But we just celebrated, and this past weekend, how I did that for him was I got rid of the kids for the weekend.
Okay.
And I decided to give him a weekend of what he, just to relax, a spa day. I gave him, I
Yeah.
set up a whole room for him, for me to give him a massage,
She did
Yeah.
for him to relax.
Write it down, baby.
I had no complaints.
I
had
put
no
rose petals
complaints.
everywhere, cooked his favorite meal, and we really just sat down and we just talked and we laughed, we
Yeah.
did some things.
We're married.
Taking notes. Hey, I'm ready for the ramen noodles.
The spa table was,
We did things you do when you're married.
but it was just nice to see him finally. He's been working really hard. It's been a tough year for us, y'all. This year
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah.
marriage-wise, individually, it's been a tough year. So I think taking a time out for him to just take a moment
Yeah.
and don't do anything.
Okay.
If you don't feel like moving, if you feel like falling asleep, I don't care what it is. Just don't think about responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was nice to see him finally get into that.
That's what's
so that's a happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
So, and he's well deserving of it. So
Good, nice and chill. I
Now-
have no complaints.
You guys work together.
Correct.
How does that work?
That's our number one question. Like,
Everybody
people
asks.
always ask, how does that work? It's not as hard
as you think it is.
as you think it is. I
Because we
mean,
just started
Yeah.
doing some stuff together on, like some speaking engagements and trainings and stuff like that. So we're navigating through that now.
Yeah.
But you guys been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
so-
it's going to be a learning curve, obviously. You're going to have to learn how to first work with each other, but she's good at handling, like, everything in life. like, so how can I not have this person work together? So me, like organization, paperwork, communicating with the community, and keep talking to any and everybody. She's good. So we just took each other's strengths and brought it together.
But first, we had to definitely learn how to communicate
Yeah.
with each other because he's been in his role for so long. He knows his way,
Right.
and then I'm trying to come in and show not only keep his going, but how can we add to it?
Right.
So we had to really learn how do we communicate that without bringing in personal stuff too.
I like how you worded that.
Yeah,
because he was already a very successful
Yeah.
salesman. He's a people salesman, and he had been doing numbers for years.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm like, what do you
like, I
add?
can't come
Right.
change everything. I gotta add,
I gotta
add
add
to
to
it.
it.
and make it still, make it better. You know,
Because
so-
he do his thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, when he sit down and teach me certain stuff, I'm like, okay, wow.
Okay.
I didn't even know you did half of this stuff. Closed doors. But then I'm like, well, hey, how about we take this and tweak it a little bit and add this to it? And at first, we both were like, well, maybe that won't work. Maybe this. Well, we just gotta try.
Take us
And
through
it-
that
and it
process. So
goes.
how did y'all get to a place to be able to have some of those difficult conversations? To be able to navigate some of those challenges, or his way and your way, and just merging the two together.
I have learned. I'm still learning this. Her way is the right way. The long story short, me and my way is not the right way. It's her way is the right. But in all seriousness, I'm serious. It's her way because
Results show?
the results show. I
Okay.
mean, because I always say, our income has grown. When we started to work together, our income increased dramatically. Our business and our reputation increased. So now, and also, I learned to, I have to invest in her too. So when it comes to her yoga, and these are things that's needed into coming together and having an open dialogue about it. And I mean, what do you need to work on, or how can I help you better?
Yeah.
And just having an open dialogue is very important, because when you shut that door, you allow the devil in very much.
Oh yeah,
Once
that's what we had to learn.
Once that door is shut, more problems coming in, because there's nothing getting through. There's no communication. There's no love growing, because you shut that door.
Right.
So as long as you keep the door open of open communication and dialogue, marriage can succeed in any possible way.
We also started saying to each other, okay, right now is coworker time talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then right now is friend talk. I need a friend talk right now.
Okay.
Right now is a husband-wife talk.
Right.
So we had to make it
Naming
clear
it. Defining
moments.
on what we needed to talk about. Because I think there was so many times where we were talking, now we're just spitting stuff out of our mouth that we're trying to get out. Now he's spitting stuff out of his mouth, and nobody knows what we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're just talking because we felt like we had so much that we had to get out.
Right.
Everything doesn't have to get out right now.
Yeah.
Everything can't be solved and handled.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Right.
That's
Right.
real.
So right now, what's the most important? Oh, we gotta have work talk. Let's talk about work. That means employee right now. Let's talk to each other about that and
Okay.
really handle it that way, instead of I got my feelings about what you just did all into it. That ain't got nothing to do with this
Yeah.
work.
That definitely had to be learned.
Yeah, so we had to learn that, and that was probably the toughest thing not more for him, but more for me.
Taking that cap off.
Taking that cap off.
Babe, do it this way. Well, why I gotta do it that way?
I don't understand.
I'm not saying, but I'm just telling you.
So it was harder.
Yeah,
I
at
think
work.
that part was harder for me
Yeah.
as a, just maybe me as a woman, or what I'm used to being like. I was like, I don't understand why I have to do it. Like, I think being your wife, you shouldn't talk to me like that. But we're at work. He's like, what are you talking about? So we have to seriously put it into, this is what we are talking about, and learn how to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it's going to just be scrambled along, and now we're just talking in circles. When they say communication is key,
Yeah.
that is serious. It's
Okay.
like, I'm always like, oh, that's just so cliche. No, that is
No.
like the most important thing you can have, is to really try to understand what your partner, your friend, what we're talking, what they're trying to say to you.
Right.
Because, I mean, you feel just as strong about your opinion, just as much as they feel just as strong about
Right. If you ain't
theirs.
communicating, you guessing.
Real talk.
You're trying to figure you putting your own thoughts and your own guesses on what the other person's doing, and all you gotta do is just ask.
Right.
And then something, and what I found out is that, dang, she really wasn't trying to spin the block and kill that person. I had a whole scenario. I just told her that. I thought she was
I
trying
said,
to.
man, you would have a scenario.
I will put
I
something
knew she was
together.
gonna rob a bank. I knew she was, but then no, you was just going over your mom's house.
That's funny. That is.
But we have
funny.
these scenarios we make up in our head that's just so crazy.
Right.
But
The
all I
whole
had to do was
movie, whole
ask.
playlist.
I had to tell him, I had to apologize. We were talking this weekend about it. I was like, man, I'm so sorry because
She
the
did
things
too.
I did, like the things that I would put in my
Whole
head.
scenario.
Don't know where it comes
And
from.
they made no sense. Like, where did I come up with some of this?
I can't believe she would do that.
Right.
What you mean?
I have learned to apologize for her dreams. I said, I apologize. I'm sorry for what I did in your dreams.
You
babe.
too?
I apologize. I apologize. I am sorry. I am not
She
that
was
man.
mad at me over a dream. A bear was gonna get her in her dreams, and I wasn't there. She woke up
Wait, you're not there to
upset. She said, "So where were you?"
I'm sorry.
I couldn't even.
I think this dream has meaning. It's just mad. It's a dream. I don't know.
I was mad an entire day, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
It
just-
be like that.
her whole mood would be affected by this one dream. That what I didn't do in the dream or did do.
Yeah.
And I had to
started
grab her.
catching it.
Babe, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry for what I did.
The same thing. I had to look, baby, I am not cheating.
I am not.
I am
I
not.
promise.
I don't even, Beyonce, I've never seen Beyonce in real life. I've never even seen her.
They be like, oh,
I
I'm like, "Babe, I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't do it.
But
I
he
love
catches
you.
it now early. Like I'll get up and I'll feel a little different.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, where we
Didn't
going?
do it.
Where we going?
What did you dream
What
about?
happened last night? Last night to this morning. What transition?
And I'm like, I'm just saying, get it together. Whatever it is, get it together.
Do it be a matter of like you thinking your dreams are telling you stuff? Or
I'll be
like,
like, something
foreshadowing? Or?
Yes, I feel. I'm
Okay.
like, see, it wouldn't have came to me like that if it was a dream.
It
It
be
gotta
the
be
most
real.
ravenous.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it is a dream. I'm like, I think it was a nightmare.
I'm like, let it go.
That's not a dream, that's a nightmare. Yeah.
You be feeling so real sometimes.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but that's
But
part
you
of
know,
getting
I'm
to know
not
each
cheating on you
other.
with Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to make sure you understood that.
Beyonce, there is no Beyonce.
But see, he don't understand just that small thing right there. I know that's, I mean, it's maybe not a big deal to him, but just comforting me and putting me
Yeah,
back in my
for
space,
sure.
putting me back in our space
Right.
Yeah.
helps us. And then now my day can go better. You know,
Yeah.
just something that small just works. Thank you for calming me back down because I was about to go in on it.
Right.
You know, you can't even brush your teeth right where I'm about to come
Okay.
in. So you brushing your teeth. Who was she? Who told you to brush your teeth?
I'm like, babe, you tell me, who's
She
she?
was in there with you. I don't know. Can you, I mean, when I say that's what happened, y'all, I'm not. This is no joke. I
True
was,
story.
No, this is true story. True story. No LOL.
I was like, she was in the bathroom with you. I don't know. I saw it in my dream. I couldn't see her face, but she was there. And just that small stuff, though, really does help calm.
But that's learning. That's when you, because at first I would just clap back and get attitude with her.
Yeah.
But I learned that's why am I competing with my wife. She had a bad dream.
Right.
Let me comfort her because
Yeah.
apparently the dreams bother her.
A little wisdom right there.
Let me
comfort
just
piece, yeah.
reassure, but cause
Come
before
on,
I would
come
just
here.
ignore her, like, why you
Yes.
upset today?
Yes. Come on, lay right here.
Come here, man.
Beyonce's not with us. I want to dance with you. Cater to you, baby.
So I got a question. Since, how long have you guys been working together? How's that going?
So it's been in spurts, but now we're dibbling and dabbling into it more now. So we've done trainings together before, and you know,
2017, I think we started.
was the first one, the first big one we did for a conference that we did with Pain Consulting.
Yeah.
So
Black
that,
Boys and Endangered Species
with
conference
Shaka
we came and
Salur.
did building resilience in at-risk youth and families. Did a big workshop for social workers, educators, families, all of that.
So we just continue to do that with schools and
still do that
prisons,
now?
whatever. Yeah, yep.
Okay.
So
How you liking it?
man, we loving it.
Or what are the challenges behind it?
Right.
You know what? Like you said earlier, she's so good at the organizing and putting the PowerPoints together and all that stuff. And I get to like really just kind of be myself and tell my stories.
Right.
And she like know exactly where to go. Like, okay, be quiet. Let me tell them the what they need to hear, the background. Now go. Okay, tell your story.
Right.
And then I tell my little story, my little joke. And she like, sit.
She bringing that structure.
What you trying to say?
She bringing the structure.
Yeah.
That's right.
It ended up working out well. So.
Yeah.
I think it worked best when we recognize our strengths and let each other move in those strengths.
Right.
Which I think is kind of one of the challenges I think we still kind of like navigating, where just being comfortable. Like I know he can get up there and tell his story with ease, and it's going to be powerful for the people who came there for a story. And then there's going to be some people who are more like me who want practical approaches. I want steps. I want to know, how do I do what you did in the classroom setting to make little Johnny sit down and be quiet?
Okay. I got
So
it.
I'm going to use his story to point out those key pieces.
Oh, I love that.
It's just balance.
Yeah, she
It's so
do.
much
She
balance.
cold.
That's dope. No,
I
that's dope.
love that.
It's balance.
Okay.
I be like, I really said that's what that is. I'm an educated. That's it. But y'all got so many things going on, man. It's amazing what y'all doing for the community.
Thank
Now,
you.
one thing that I really do like, and I want y'all to elaborate for us a little bit on, is you guys, you're Lance, you're Arlinda, and you're the Selfs. But I see what y'all did here. The self-love movement. Yeah. What is the self-love movement? Now I see what y'all did with the name right there and all that.
You know what? A movement is just that you pick up things that you want to do for the community, for yourself, and you keep it going. Okay, so he started with getting out in the community, doing his, selling cars, credit repairs, all of that, bringing in kids to learn how to work on cars, things like that. So I decided on my end, why not bring in mental health? So yoga, meditation, Zumba to help with our fitness. Those are things that can help, women, young girls. So let's bring in both of these and let's keep moving. What more can we add? How can we add to all of us?
You know you're the best of, girl.
Y'all be doing it. Y'all be really doing
Because
it.
I don't want what I have so much to give. Why am I keeping that to myself?
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I went through so much. I can help anybody that's going through, if you're depressed or if you're going through something, meditation can help. Okay, it can help. Learning something new, period, can help you.
Right.
Just learning something new that can elevate your mind, elevate your spirit is perfect. So when when me and him, his last name Self, how you just gonna put me in there like that? It just came up in there, It was perfect. I was like, well, there it is, and now we can use that and as an umbrella and just start adding everything, and everybody can fit right under this umbrella right here.
That's exactly what y'all
Okay, we
been
make
doing.
it bigger, and we can make it bigger, and we can make it bigger.
Still trying.
And we
Still
trying,
growing.
still growing.
Still adding it.
Anything we can add that we want to focus on, we can add to everyone else. We're gonna do it.
We said this coming year we're gonna work on a full event together under just strictly self-love. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming.
Definitely.
That's dope.
One of the things I enjoy y'all do every year is y'all give away a car.
Oh yeah.
And that's like, I always tune into that. That's always an amazing thing
Yeah,
that y'all do. So like, what was the inspiration behind that? Like,
Honestly, being in the car as long as I have been, I can't help everyone. So, but I have a desire to help everyone. People that legit need it. So, it was just placed on me, man. Like, if I can get the community to come together, just to help someone that doesn't have the best credit, doesn't have the best income, but they still a mother of three, still need to get the kids to school, to the doctor, etc. So that was the whole idea behind it. How can I still help our people? So
Even if you just help one.
if I can just help one, I mean, still to this day, one of the moms, she every time she would give me the biggest hugs. Her daughter was a cancer patient. She passed away, fortunately. But her mom always thanked for the card that's given because it was helping her get into her chemo, her doctors. It still was helping her as much as possible. So her mom is loyalist. So it's just things like that reminds us why we do what we do. So.
And not only did it do that, but he also connected with other people in the community, that somebody that can give free car insurance for 3 months.
Yeah.
Someone that can
Yeah.
help them with their credit
Yeah.
For 3 months. So he would talk with other businesses in the community. How can we not only just give this person a car, but let's not keep her with bad credit. Let's not keep her with, so that's how, and you got to get everybody connected to help. Even if it's one person, how can we get everybody connected to do that? So he started off doing that, and then we just said, let's continue to do it every year.
Yeah. And even connecting those dots for them, put them in a position to be able to be a blessing at some point to somebody else too.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving people stuff that they don't even really know, may not know how to navigate or get their own insurance or be able to afford their own insurance. But if you put them in a position to win, then they get an opportunity to get one leg up and hopefully come back and help somebody else.
And sometimes people don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, well, okay, I can't get a car because of this, my credit or whatever. I don't know how to fix the car when the car breaks down. Okay, now we need to show you how. Like you just said, let's show you how you can, who you can talk to, where you can start. Right. So thankfully, we had a lot of people in the community that would come in and be like, we can help you with that. What's what it is.
It's always amazing for me to watch. I love when y'all do that.
Thank you.
So that's what we do. We also do our ladies' nights if she done attended. We're gonna make it a couples night.
Yeah, them ladies' nights.
Well, the ladies' nights originally started out with women coming together to talk about the relationships we've all been through, and not just with a significant other, but your parents, your kids. Your grandparents, anybody that you have been around that you've had to survive sometimes, or something you've learned that you have to let other women know about. We all, us women, we need each other. We have to uplift each other. For sure. If somebody's been through something, how can we take you and say, hey, talk to me about it without judgment, without feeling like it's hurt, or that someone's going to take it and use it against us. We need each other in those. So I put together those so that we all can come together, sip some wine, have some giggles, have some debates, have some conversation, and really see how we can all, what are you doing that can help me? Because I'm in a marriage, or I've dealt with daddy problems or mommy problems. What did you do to get out of that? Or how did, who did you talk to? What therapist can I go to? That's what ladies nights are for.
Yeah, she enjoys them. I know she
does.
Tell me I'm be gone.
It's truly grown.
It has, and I'm excited for the next one to come up. But I think what he said, our next event, I want it to be couples. I want it to be big. I think that we need more couples coming together, like you guys have already started doing, and really talking to each other about how to keep our marriage going. Because you can't do marriage alone.
You gotta talk your talk, Arlinda.
That's the marriage to plan.
Look, this girl knows something.
Y'all silly. That's silly.
But that's real. We always talk about, the value of not doing marriage alone and being connected to other couples. So that's exactly what it is.
Now, how important do you think that is for other married couples to be around other married couples?
I think it's needed. But you gotta know which married couples you can be around.
All right, tell us about it.
You can't just be around married. Oh, they're married, so let's hang around, because that energy. That can creep into your own marriage and cause division.
Toxicity there.
So you just can't be around married couples because they married. You gotta know who you can be around. And
that's so true.
What's some red flags?
If every time you're around them, they won't talk about problems. If we can talk about problems and debate it, but if every time around you is something negative about you or your marriage or what the other person's doing is doing wrong.
If they're not there for actual help.
They're not there for actual help. Like if I hear just constantly complain, bringing in your bad energy, or I think that's a red flag. I think it's good to have marriage people you can talk about, but you also gotta be able to encourage. Encourage, speak life. If every time I'm around you is, God dang, what problem is it today? Man, do we want to be around them?
Y'all ain't never happy.
That's a good point.
And you gotta be around people that you can trust. I think being around someone that's also gonna tell you it's not just him. It's not just her.
That's we will challenge each other in a minute.
We will though, and that's why I can trust in her to when I have something I need to talk about. I know who I can go to because she's not gonna just say, "Well, he did what? I can't believe he." Well, let's talk about it now. What did you do? What did she say? All right, well, dang, I guess I said. You know, and then, yes, you know, they hold you accountable. They also, you know, how can we help? How can we, you know, what can we do to help you get better?
Yeah.
You know, so I like that. And we start off with prayer all the time. You know, we end it with prayers, you know, so people that really care, I mean, you can feel the love from somebody, you know, and they're not going to go out and tell your business. They're not going to use that stuff against you. They're there to truly say, I am here for you.
For sure.
So what can I do? I'm here, sis. I'm here, friend.
Yeah.
And I'm about to go get my husband. We all about to do this together.
Yeah.
You know? I'm about to hold y'all hands together.
For sure.
So that's what we had to start recognizing when we are around other married
Yeah. So that's just a red flag. So
That's what's up.
I love it.
You guys are such a fun couple. I mean, we've hung out together, and then we've hung out multiple times on accident. We just happen to run into each other.
Let's turn
And
it.
every time I see y'all I feel like y'all having the best time. No matter where, we like, oh my God, this is and as many times as we hung out, what keeps that just? I mean, because it looks amazing on y'all when y'all see y'all out. Y'all just always looking like y'all, you know, doing y'all thing. How do y'all keep that, like, just in the forefront?
You know, here's a question I always get: we work together, and how do we still go out together? Like, we spend too much time.
No breaks?
We have our breaks. I promise you. We have our alone time.
We do.
I go to my man cave. You go to her wine room.
Very nice man cave,
Yeah,
by the
no,
way. Daddy,
thank you,
go
brother.
through all
Oh,
that
bro, you got it. So we do have our own time, but I think you gotta keep fun in the marriage to keep life in marriage. I mean, nobody wants to be bored in marriage.
Yeah.
We gotta spend the rest of our life together.
Right. Let's enjoy it.
Let's enjoy it. You wanna be miserable?
That is the one thing I gotta say that I love about him. I used to be.
Yeah. Facts.
Don't you start with me, 'cause I already know what I'm about to say. I used to be very, not quiet, but what you saying? But very reserved, you know, very kind of laid back. But I've always wanted to be. Oh, look, I just want to do something. I'm like, I want to do something. I don't know what it is, but I want to do it. And he's always so fun. Like, and he knows how to bring, like, if we are going through something, to bring that energy back, to bring that fun back. So, like that's one thing when I say, I'm like, man, at least he know how to get us back to our laughing moments. You know, sometimes we can get so serious, and he's like, nah, we ain't about to just be serious all the time.
Might be depressed all day.
Depressed all the time. We got to bring it back. You done? Yeah. You done with all this? I'm ready to start laughing again.
Back to business.
And he's just fun. He's fun. He knows when to sit down and be serious. But I'm telling you, when it's time to say, nah, I want to see a smile on your face. Let's go have some fun. And he'll say that actually out loud. I want to see a smile on her
Challenge each
face.
other.
Yeah.
You gotta challenge each other. You gotta bring something different. Like we go out of town on vacations. We don't go vacation club. We go on vacation to do adventure stuff. We want to zip line. We want to do stuff that's different.
See, I've never done no stuff like that. You know, like, you know, I would have never said, let's go zip line. Let's go to a place, just go hiking and this. I'm like, we're about to do what?
It's all
He's like, we're about to go
best time of life.
I was like, oh my goodness, we're about to go stay outside in a tent. We're about to go hiking with spiders. We're about to
go water rafting.
Let's go to Smoky Mountains.
We did.
Yeah, they got bears. They got bears.
They got bears.
It'll be one of the best.
It was your idea.
Like real bears?
That's the dream. That's the dream.
Why we gotta drive up this mountain at 90-degree angle? This was my idea.
So that part is, you know, I like that he brings that fun out of me all the time. Like I get to like laugh loud.
Okay.
She's cracking up. I'm like, dang, baby. Was that
Yes, because I get to laugh loud and I don't have to hide it. You know what I mean anymore. So I think that's probably one of the best things about him is that I get to always laugh.
It's an enjoyable time. I know when we sit in the bed sometimes and we just talking and we laughing. We're not even in the bed. That's some of my favorite times in life. We watch TV, we watch our little shows. Man, we go in.
And the best part is when he'll call me and go, I found a new show for us. Oh, we're about to be laughing. And I'm like, yes, we love this. We're about to have our time in the bed and laugh. I mean, like,
I'll start it, and they be like, nope.
She gonna want to see.
She don't want to watch this one. I ain't about to have that guilty conscience.
So anytime we go out and y'all see us, it's because he like, nah, it's time to put a smile on your face
For
and
sure.
have some fun. So we're laughing, we're joking, and like it's funny because we are together most of the time, but we talk about that stuff and laugh about it.
Yeah.
You know, because he was there with me, so he can share it.
He get it. Yeah.
She understands why my day's
Why
bad
is it
now.
so funny? So it works out for us.
funny.
And,
Yeah, it's good to
it
have a
works.
safe place like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, we all public figures and we do what we do, but then when you can get in that doorway and be like,
Let me take my clothes off.
I always say, people always talk about like, y'all always look like y'all having so much fun and such an enjoyable experience. I'm like, the funniest parts, y'all don't even get to see. Leave me at home like,
Close doors.
I'm in the mom's house.
That's supposed to be the best place. It's the best
You
place.
know, when we got married, his dad married us, and he said, I want y'all both to come up with 2 words that you want in your marriage, right?
Yeah.
So he write down his, I'm trying to cover mine up. I'm like, So I put mine is faith. I want to make sure we always have faith in our marriage.
Okay.
His was fun. He said,
Oh, got it.
we have to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else, but fun has to be in our household with our kids, with us. We have to always be laughing.
Yeah.
You know, so I think both of those come in, with us having faith and fun.
Yeah.
It works. We just keep going
It
back.
keeps it going. That's how you have the fun, because you still got faith in the marriage. You still got faith in each other.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
And that's
I don't appreciate that.
and that's a part of our motto, our mission. It's just pushing and promoting faith and fun. You can't do marriage without God.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta keep
at
it.
the end of the day, it be times where I don't like him or he don't like me or we beefing, but we go to say like, what would God do? You know what I mean? What would God want us to do? At the end of the day, we're vessels, and He's using us.
No.
And then the fun piece. If I'm gonna be stuck with you for the rest of my life, I gotta be vibing. Like
gotta do something.
it gotta be a vibe. You know what I mean? Natural fun. Like
Right.
it shouldn't be effort or it shouldn't be hard to be around you.
Right.
So
have you guys always been spiritual in a sense? Like when you say faith, I know that comes with a sense of spirituality type. So have you guys always been, like when y'all connected, were y'all both like spiritual people or did?
I obviously had my veering off moment, but I grew up in the church. I grew up believing my father being the pastor. I was taught the way. Even when I tried to leave, even when I tried to, no, God, I don't believe in you. I was still somehow came back.
Yeah.
And that helped bring her closer. You know what I mean? So, and she's one with the earth. You know what I mean? She's like yoga. She's spirituality. So,
one with the earth.
You're one with the earth.
Mother Nature.
I just feel like there's always something, around us, the energy, what we give off, you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So if, when you pray and you pray hard, you're gonna get that times 10. You're gonna get that love back to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I pray hard for him. I pray hard for myself, my kids, people around me. I pray for them.
Right.
And all y'all. Because what you're giving off, the energy feels it.
Yeah.
Right.
All
For
this
sure.
around us, it feels what we're going through, and it wants to help us. I mean, we wouldn't be here if it didn't.
Yeah.
And like I can just say, I guess he said one with. So with him growing up in church, like he, like I never really read the Bible. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So he's helping me really understand what it means. Because to me, it looked like
Still trying to tell my
I was
day, so.
reading these words. I'm like, why can't they just say what they're saying? I don't know. But he's like, well, let's talk about it,
Yeah.
So it really helped that he grew up that way and I grew up a different way, and we're now being able to put
Merge
those
it.
together and merge them. It's
sure.
pretty dope.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That
Yeah,
we
because
been-
without him, our marriage would be.
Yeah.
Like he said, God really is the centerpiece of our whole
Definitely.
of our whole marriage, our whole life. Because
For sure.
when we tried to veer away from it, he said, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, we had no choice at
Yeah,
one point
yeah.
but to really sit down and talk to God.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we this year was a hard year for us. And that's what he was kind of just talking about when we thought we can just kind of do it on our own and have our own plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that plan did not work. Separately. No, I mean, he had to literally sit down with us on the edge of the bed and was like, all right, selves.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's bring you back in. And honestly, it really helped. I think we prayed more this year.
But that's important.
Ever had.
Yeah.
Don't do marriage alone.
Don't do
Include
marriage,
them.
man.
Yeah.
Had to invite him in.
Yeah.
That's all right. He was just waiting on the invitation.
So if you had to sum up how you guys were able to get through that challenge in marriage, how would you sum that up?
Right.
Good question.
I do know for me, I actually had to, real talk, I really had to start loving myself a lot more. Like, I really had to dig in deep to the things that I didn't like about myself that was stopping me from loving him.
Okay.
Because I was stopping myself from loving him, loving my kids more, because I didn't know how to do it properly for me. And that's just being completely honest. You know, I thought I did. I thought I knew how to get over stuff and how to teach myself certain things, but I was like, no, what is it what is really truly bothering me? Why can't I give the unconditional love that's supposed to be there to him? What is it? So I had to go deep in that and say, let me start loving me first, and maybe he'll follow better, you know, and maybe I can do it too. Right. Yeah. But I can't. How am I supposed to be all in love and I want to do all this, but I don't even know how to do it to me. Right. I don't even know how to love me right. So I really had to I went through a whole phase. I cut my hair. I wanted to start seeing my face. I wanted to get up every morning and see me.
Okay.
And people ask me all the time, why'd you cut your locks? I didn't tell a lot of people why. We talked about it. I wanted to physically and mentally, spiritually get up in the morning and have to sit and look at my face every day and say, I love that face. Okay. I'm about to cry. I'm going to let it go today.
Oh. It's okay, boo.
But
it'll take you a moment.
That's what I had to do for me, so that I can let him know what was bothering me. He couldn't help me if you don't know.
Right.
He can't help.
Yeah, real talk.
So that's what I know for me. Once I let down the guard and said, okay, God, come on, man. All right, take over. Because I ain't got nothing else left. Once I let that happen, I was able to communicate that to him better, in a more not scared way. Yeah. So I think for me, once I opened up, it allowed him to see and help me. So, that's just for me on my end.
Yeah. We said enough of her.
I don't know how to top that one. Yeah. What? You got it, babe. You got it.
No, I just know. I know that. I always thought, oh no, he needs to be trying to help me get right all the time, and it's his job to make sure I'm happy.
To fix me.
To fix me. It's my job to make myself happy and to bring the happess into my marriage.
It definitely was changing, and thank you. I mean, you did good, boo. You got that. So.
Awesome.
Felt that. We talked about marriage. Oh, that's nice.
Love it. You're so crazy. So I got, if y'all could leave any advice for people on earth, give me 3 things for married people. Best advice you have for married people.
Best advice, well, one of them is yours. Your advice is you can't do it alone. Mm-hmm. That's one of the best advice that's been given to us. Is it's okay to have a support. It's okay to have friends. It's okay. Because when a lot of times you get married, you get so isolated.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody can't be with you in the marriage, obviously, but it's okay. You can't do it alone. Another advice I would say is keep your spirituality. Mm-hmm. I mean, you ain't gotta be, whether it's Christianity, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, that's gonna keep you grounded, and it's gonna keep you knowing you have God in your center. Third, I would say keep the intimacy. A lot of times in marriage, people,
The intimacy leaves. But you need to have your sex. You need to have, you need a kiss. You need a hug and touch. You need to keep that intimacy in your marriage because it helps keep you connected.
Especially if it's a love language too.
Right.
I'm gonna agree with
Great
all
advice.
3 of those and just add on that it takes 2 great forgivers in a marriage.
Thank you. Take my money. I knew it. I meant
It's your line.
I knew it. That's what I was saying.
Well, we want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for being on the Muscle Marriage Gold Show.
Thank you for having us.
Man, because we
having
knew it was
us.
going to be amazing having y'all on here. So you know you was one of the first people we reached out to make sure y'all could
We
be a part of this
appreciate
with
y'all.
us. So we just thank y'all just for y'all wisdom and just being on here with us. And you got anything else to say to them?
I'm grateful. I'm
we love y'all.
excited.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy that y'all partnering with us. Y'all part of our marriage friends that we have. We
We
love
thank y'all.
y'all and we thank y'all for being willing to share everything you have to offer with our community as well.
That's the Muscle Marriage Gold Show. Thank you. That's the Selfs right there. And we the Mosses. Don't do marriage alone. Let's go. Goals. God oversees all love stories.
Get it.